you grew up in the 1980s like Matt and I did, maybe even in the 90s, I think it was still kind of an ongoing thing. Mixtapes were a big part of teenage culture. You might have made one, as Matt said, for somebody that you liked. You might have had someone that liked you make one for you. You may have made a mixtape just to prove your musical prowess upon somebody else. Hey, here are all the cool songs. And,
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
And you'd send them off. We'll go dive deeper into that a little bit. But the other reason why we were talking about this is because we don't really know how this happens in a world today where a lot of music seems disposable and kind of comes and goes quickly. Matt and I have generated playlists, obviously the Jam Yearbook playlist, and we've talked on the show in the past about how we share one between each other. But this was a little bit different, and there was a little bit of an emotional attachment involved when we were making these as teenagers. So, Matt, I'm going to start just by saying, like, kind of your personal experience as a teenager with mixtapes. You don't have to tell me who or why or what, but, you know, what memories do you have that surround when you think about the mixtape from the 1980s?
The mixtapes were they were very personal on to me, and I had so much trouble making mixtapes. Why, do you ask? Because of what you joke about with me, being a completist or being like a self-defined aficionado. Oh, I bet you never heard of this band before, kind of guy, right? Or it's like trying to find that perfect song. Because if I had like a mixer,
Mm-hmm.
right, and where I could have done the fades or everything, I would have been like, oh, you probably never would have heard from me again, Jim. But finding the right song to bleed in from and to the next one it was an exercise in my brain of jumping over hurdles. Oh, what could I put? What could I put? Instead of focusing on maybe what the purpose of the mixtape was to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the most important thing. The whole reason why you're doing it. No, I would soon just spiral out of control as to what my reasonings, so that by the end of the song on side 2, it'd be completely different from whatever subject I was starting out with.
Well, when you were doing a mixtape, because I did this definitely, did you feel like it had to have a flow from song to song
Yeah,
in a certain way? Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Especially album guy, right? How many times have we had that conversation where, side 1's got to start out with an absolute banger, side 2 another, or song 2, side 1 another banger, but just a little bit shade under. Song 3, you got to slow it down. Song 4, you got to start building it back up. Side 2 or side 1 should end with another, like, yeah, to create a conundrum in your head. Do I want to start side 1 over, or am I so excited that I want to see what side 2 has?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Right? So definitely, man, sequencing of songs is ultra important.
Subscribe to the Jam Yearbook.